right, all right, all right. Hey, no. We're all blurry again. Unbelievable. Why does this happen? Unbelievable. You would not believe. You wouldn't believe. Another address. Oh, man. Ooh. My goodness. You know, welcome to GUFON, everybody. Yeah, the first 2 days of the year, and this is how we're starting. Unreal. It is. It's just unreal to me. I told yesterday when this happened, I did, yeah, same as today. I mean, I was like an hour before the show. I was pretty good, I thought, and then next thing I know, I wake up, I hear my phone. I'm like, oh no. So I got to go back to setting the alarms. Remember those days? Everything's reversed. Everything, my whole entire sleep verse is reversed. So when you're going to sleep, I'm out. I'm having a good time. But there's nowhere for me to go. Everything's closed. Anyway, I've been out. I was out today and, just doing stuff. And, yeah. So, I was out already. I worked. I went to Tampa. Tampa was pretty fun. As far as work goes. But other than that, we got a show to do tonight. Yes, we do. No matter what, GUFON will keep rolling. What the? Did you see the thumbnail for the show? Clown show. I know I put, it's these government, people. I'm like, well, they're not all government. So let's just get that out of the way real quick. You got Fat Mord in there. We'll go over it all. But I just can't believe it. You had the UAPTF. Now you have the UAPDF. It's the it's the unexplained aerial phenomena dick fest. And the lady in the bottom, well, we'll get to that later. I don't want to say anything, but the only lady in there other than Matt Ford, Elogonzo, Christopher Mellon, it just goes on and on. This charade is never going to end. Can I get put in the middle? There we go. It's never going to end. They're just continuing the story that they started in 2007. 17. I'm going back 20 years already. Right? That's all they're doing. They're continuing this story of threat. Lou can't believe that our government isn't looking at this as a threat. He can't believe it. I don't see how I just can't understand it. I'm a military guy, goddammit, and I can see this is a threat a mile away. How? You paranoid fat fuck. How? Just because the drones are flying around doing nothing, but they're doing something. Nothing. Something is nothing. Oh. Well, let's get going here. Yeah, I know we're a little late. I'll do a quick roll call. Well, get the hell out of here. Jeanette, the angel of GUFON, welcome to the show. Woody Mongo, welcome to the show. Blurfun. Yeah, didn't that suck? I don't know. Yeah, I usually have another light. So I got a light here, but I don't have one here, and I used to have one there. And I think it would help the camera beams that are coming at me get sharper. So I'll have to connect it over there, not just there. But funny, very funny. Welcome aboard. Sky Allen, welcome to the room. Good to see everybody. Foghorn Leghorn, thanks for waiting. Welcome to the show. Hey, Frosty. Frostradamus came to GUFON the other night. He was outside with Santa Claus and them, delivering presents of fright. Frostradamus, are you bringing that freaking polar vortex to the United States and abroad? Poor Canada, they're getting blasted, shellacked. Teresa Pulio. I hope I say that right. I think I'm saying it right. Been doing that for a year. Welcome to the show. Hey, Star Galactic. This is how you have to do this. Star Galactic Federation. Engage. Number 1. Welcome to the show. Hey, one of the best names ever invented. Larky Derry. Welcome to the show. And the gosh, all over Ma's meatballs. Oh, you said all over the meatballs. Sorry. Well, Ma makes a Ma. Oh, that's right. She's in the home now. She's at her home now. She doesn't live here anymore. Paula Faust, welcome to the show. How you doing, Paula? Happy New Year. Welcome to the show. Tacey Hale, welcome to the show. I'm confused. David Wilcox. Not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. I love it, man. You guys are unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Hey, Murder Hornet. Welcome back. What do they say? C&S? Clean and sober? You're never clean. That's my Murder Hornet. Well, congratulations. What a way to start the new year, huh? Good. Good. There's nothing better than sobriety. I'm telling you, food's going to taste better. The air is going to smell crisper, right? You're going to feel good. You're going to have this energy. You're going to be like, what the fuck? This energy, right? You're going to feel energized all of a sudden. Next thing you know, it's 10 years later. And you're all right. But it's 10 years later. And that's what we need. We need you healthy and be around here for another 10 and another 10 and another. You get 10 years and you get 10 years and Jeanette gets 10 years. Teresa Pulio gets 10 more years. Can you imagine? Welcome to the show. Master Dome across the chopper. Jar Jar Binks. Hey, Jar Jar. Throwing down $5 from Jar Jar Binks. Keep us drone free. And the way you say that in Jar Jar Binks' vocabulary is Gesapoche Kappa. Gesapoche Kappa. Yeah. Gesapoche Kappa. Hey, oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the $5 support. And you too can help support GUFON, which is Truthology for ufology. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. You can even become a member. $5 a month. Welcome to the show. Jar Jar Binks. Yes, a purchase carta. No. You. Yep. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year. And mucho gusto, generoso. All right. Hey, Sean. Welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis. Did I say it already? If I didn't, I'll say it again. Welcome to the show. Brian Yates. I said buy-in. We're buying Yates, please. Oh, nope. I meant Brian. There you are. What do you say, BY? Welcome to the show. All right. If I didn't say your name, doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Yappa-dappa-doo. Foghorn Leghorn. Zach Diecast Montu. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year. Good to see ya. I gotta finish putting together the new chair. You know, I've had it since October 9th. Actually, the 8th. The day before the hurricane. Yep. I started putting it together. And I don't want to say, but I didn't feel good. And the chair's just sitting there looking good. It's a nice chair. Yeah, I'll finish it tomorrow. So, well, we are going to talk about the drone show that's still going on. But I also want to talk about the UAPDF, the Dork Fest of the new ufology. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I really don't know. They come up with these new ways of trying to make it seem like they care about UFOs and trying to get the truth out. What's astounding is how Lou Elizondo, now 8 years, almost a decade, and he has brought us absolutely bupkis. Nothing. This guy has done absolutely, I don't know what he did. He did nothing for ufology, yet he's got a failed book out there. Yeah, it did fine the first 3 days, but then when people realized my kid can write better than that, the book, they couldn't give it away. So imminent is just another paperweight or doorstop at this point in time. So that's how fast your claim to fame came in this place they call ufology. Because when you give nothing, you should get nothing. And that prick is making a living on doing absolutely nothing, but acting like nobody knows what Lou Elizondo does. There's nothing with his signature on it. I don't see pictures of him going into meetings. I don't see him shaking hands with Bobby Ewings. All these people. Remember them? Remember the Ewings in Dallas? Who shot JR? 1978, I believe that was, right? Wasn't it? Or 1980, maybe? Who shot JR? One of the most watched shows in TV history. That was incredible. And it was his wife. And then it turned out to all be a dream. The entire 6-year history was a dream from Bobby Ewings. One day you think he's dead. The next episode you see him taking a shower. Yes, honey. And he's got the towel. Huh? Oh, it was all a dream. Everything. I dreamed Pop was shot. I dreamed bop-a-de-boop. And I dreamed we-dop-a-de-bop. And the whole thing was fake. That's when they jumped the shark on that show, and it failed ever since, and then it was gone. Remember that? We have the same thing here. We now have our own Dallas with the UAP Disclosure Fund. I know what it was. I knew what it was. And according to Fat Mord from the absolutely terrible show, is on fire behind the scenes, they say. UAPDF is on fire. Hey guys, we're on fire. Hey, you are so fetch, Fat Mord. Who writes his shit? I am honored to be, listen to this now, Fat Mord, how I have no idea, is part of the UAPDF. He is the director of strategy and part of this fantastic team of thought leaders. These tubalards, thought leaders. This one here. See this one? That's the biggest dick of all time. Then you have literally the second, maybe tying him as the biggest dick in UFO history. And then I would go, well, Fat Mord. Look, his whole head takes up half the picture frame where everybody else is just, like a little pin on a needle, a little bulbous thing. But no, look at that huge, enormous freaking head from the director of strategy. Yeah, I know it's about money. I told you, the disclosure fund. What do you think they're going to do with your money? It's going in their pockets. I better see a paper trail. And I am. We are. I'm going to do a FOIA request tomorrow. See if I can get any information on, right? Because this is government, isn't it? Right? Maybe we can get more information with the FOIA request. Freedom of Information Act. Is that something we can do on this? I'm pretty sure we can. I want to keep an eye on them. This is not good. Look at, then they got Carl Nell. Ugh. And Gary. Look, they took the P. Remember? It used to be Gary P. Nolan. That's how they used to introduce him. It's Gary P. Nolan. And the P is not for professor. Remember when I used to say that? Now look what happened. They removed the P. Could it be because of me? This is embarrassing. Honestly, Lester Nair. Jordan Flowers is the chief financial officer? Who the hell is this guy? Wan Feng? Oh, come on. This is a joke, right? This has to be a joke. Leslie Dickworth? This is a joke. Dickworth and Fungus and Fat Mord. Look at the head. That is enormous. He has more chins. I don't know if he has more chins than Lou, but more chins than a Chinese phone book. I know, it's an old joke, but you got to use it. Every one of these people on the top row, for sure, are dangerous to ufology. And then I don't know how you bring in a podcaster to be the director of strategy. Political strategist and creator of the Good Trouble. What is the Good Trouble show? I always hated GUFON. However, the Good Trouble show. I mean, that's this. It's like this is a child again. We got another child in ufology. This is like Tom DeLonge replacement to me. Now, I don't like Fat Mord at all. I think he is another of the echo chamber. When you hear him interview people, he's weak. His questions and follow-ups are lackluster at best. I mean, this guy, did I say that right? This guy can't beat himself. He can barely beat an egg. Yeah. I can't stand him. I say he's a fat, glorified echo chamber for the liars. He is. He's like UFO Jesus, but way worse. I can't stand him. I can't. Call me immature. Call me mean. Go ahead, lay it. I don't care. They deserve the wrath from people like me. They deserve it. They're not doing anything for ufology. No, they are not. I don't care what anybody says. What the frig do we need that for? The disclosure fund? To help pay the way for Fuck them. They want to be treasonous bitches. Let them on their own. That's what whistleblowing is. It comes with the risk of death. in this country if you work for the government and you disclose something you shouldn't. Keep your mouth shut. Why do you think, I mean, do you people really believe that you're going to get away with anything, that you're going to get disclosure, that you're going to force the government's hand? They don't give a shit what you think. They don't give a shit what I think. They don't give a shit what anybody thinks but themselves, especially this administration. And I don't know, but government has always sucked, except for when Trump was in it. When Trump was president, I saw my dog's insulin go from $162 to $35. Well, that's Obamacare, you dummy. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the next couple of years. Maybe they know something I don't know, but what I know is anytime you have this team of goons, this top row especially, pretty much just the top row, other than fat head, whatever. This is disgusting to me. We are going nowhere fast, ufology. You know what? This is a replacement of To the Stars Academy of Farts and Sciences. And Matt Ford is the leader of the farts. Way to go there, fart boy. Oh, look, he's so immature. He's got to call him names, say his head is fat. You got to go after his character. Yeah. Yep. I don't care. I don't care. I'm angry. And that's how I let it out. I'm angry at ufology that this is even a thing. This is disgusting. It is. It bothers me. Because those are the same people who brought us absolutely nothing since 2006, 7-ish. Nothing. The 3 videos, nothing. Bullshit. Elogonzo, bullshit. Gary Nolan may be the only person that has given ufology something. And something important, which is that brain scan thing that he created. Wasn't used initially or thought up for ufology, and people who get close to the UFOs and their brains start to enlarge or is detached from their skull. Anyway, yeah, at least he's contributed that. But it's all by accident. Gary Nolan's intentions had nothing to do with ufology. So, in my opinion, useless. Useless, except for his invention on the brain scan. Carl Nell. Well, I got something I want to show you. We may... Oh, that's right. Never mind. Damn it. I thought I had something... Yeah, but it wasn't him. It was somebody with the same name. And people were trying to say, is this the guy who was down in southern Brazil and they had the aliens attack? I'm like, I don't think so. Similar, but different. Not the same guy. I am looking for... Anyway... I am looking for, who cares? All right. So the UAPDF is completely being run by the same mindset of people that were in TTSA. Yeah. There's only 2 there, Elizondo and Mellon. But, that's 1/5 of TTSA is in this UAPDF. Come on with this thing. Hold on here. No. Hold on. Okay. So even though they claim, they're going to help uncover the truth about UFOs. Supposedly, they're going to be transparent. They're going to be uncovering the truth about UFOs through declassification. And most of all, something we never saw 20, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, we didn't see it. Political advocacy is something that has never been part of ufology. Even though it was something that was run in the behind the scenes, it was later in ufology that this became politicized into what we have today. Because today it is all political, most of it anyway. Now they're trying to make money off of it. See, they say the disclosure fund, they're committed. The same people who were in TTSA who gave us nothing, and bringing 1/5 of them to this group with the same mindset they had before. Lie, deny, justify the lie. Bookend by lies. That's what they do, fellas and ladies and germs. That is the UAPDF, in my opinion. I think this is just another, what do they call it? Storefront. Yeah, here it is. We'll look at it again. We did this once before. Just a little bit, right? A little bit. Hey, a little bit. I said a little bit. Thank you. We have key words and my producer doesn't understand them yet. So you guys don't know what we're talking. I'm just kidding. Look at this. Hey, we're a nonpartisan nonprofit supporting UAP legislation, protecting whistleblowers, and raising public awareness for greater transparency. What's this? About us? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Don't have to yell. Jesus. Hold on now. You're getting me a scared. Here we go. Advancing transparency on UAP. At the UAP Disclosure Fund, we are driven by a mission to bring truth to the public about UAP. Ugh. Frickin' soy boys over here. We believe that transparency is not only a right of the people, but a necessity for democracy. Our approach is built on deep collaboration with government bodies, support for whistleblowers, and the pursuit of policies that prioritize openness and public access to significant information. What a load and a bunch of word garbage. It's word salad. Isn't that what they call that? Give me a break. And the pursuit of policies that prioritize openness and public access to significant information. In other words, it's for the people by the fake people. So it is going to be transparent. They're going to bring, okay, this is funny to me, whistleblower protection. They can't protect themselves from themselves, and yet they're talking about protecting the whistleblower from basically telling the world of alleged crimes of the government, reallocating funds from other to their programs. Capiche? Advocacy for policy change. Policy change. So stupid. Change the policy all you want. The law is the law. Law overrides policy, you schmucks. Change the law. Idiots. See, that's how they try to get you to think, wow, they're going to change policy. Change the law. Do something. We can't change the law. That takes Congress. Yeah, get to work. You got a lot of work to do. Fuck your policy change, Elogonzo. Policies for pussies. Talk about changing laws, Jagoff. Public awareness and engagement. What? Engagement? Oh, really? Is that why Lou will only talk to certain people? Huh? Is that why Christopher Thornton Mellon will only talk to certain people? Yeah, we're talking about transparency and accountability, yet they choose who they want to talk to. They are frauds. It's written out already. It's already here. You're looking at their faces. You know the players. You know what they didn't do last time, and they're going to not do it again this time. We're not falling for it. Fat Mord, Elogonzo, Thornton Mellon, Carl Nell. I know the names. I don't have to look anymore. I hate them all. They're all a bunch of bullshit liars. Yeah, there you go. I didn't mean to come here to tell you that tonight. But let's take a look about, shall we? Who we are. We are the best. The ego. Oh, that's cool how it changes the color. Because, you know, leaving them this way in black and white is reality. When you add color, it doesn't seem right. I like the black and white. It fits perfectly for government shills. Yeah. Look at the size of that fucking noggin. That is the biggest head in ufology. Jimmy Church was gay. Well, this blows away Elogonzo's head, Jimmy Church's head. That's the biggest head in ufology. We got to do some, we got to look up the history of Fat Mord. This guy just came out of nowhere a few years ago. And I don't know. I know I'm not in that clique of people who probably know who he is, or where he came from, but he's horrible at his job. He's just terrible. And if he was good, I would say it. You guys know me. I always say, hey, to be honest, you know, as much as I hate Lou Elizondo, he actually said the right thing. He did a good job. I say that all the time because I don't want to highlight the bad every time, man. Do you really think I want to be the bad guy every single night? I do. I love it. I love it. I hate these people on that side of ufology. I just can't stand their tactics, their obvious tactics to make money in this field without advancing anything. No transparency. Absolutely not. These people right here are the opposite of everything I'm reading. Everything. They're all in on it. And you got your echo chamber, Fat Mord here. And the other people I don't know much about. Well, Jordan Flowers I've seen before, and Lester Nair maybe. I don't know. He looks familiar. But who the hell's Leslie Duckworth? Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Do we have let me see if they even give us a background on the people. Who we are. Let's see. Click on her. Nothing. Of course. Of course. Let's see if we click on other people, if anything pops up. Okay. Hey, here's who we are. I'm Leslie Duckworth, treasurer and secretary. I take the money and I reallocate it to other places that you're not going to know. And it's going to go into my pockets, Jordan's pockets, Lester's pockets, Fat Mord, Juan Fung, Lou, Gary, Carl, Chris, and Kirk. all of our pockets are going to be filled with your money. Your taxpayer money's going right into our pocketbooks and Fat Mord's purse. And Lou Elizondo's, well, he doesn't sleep on a mattress. He sleeps in a cave with the other bears. You twinkle D. What is her name again? Kathleen Kennedy? Leslie Duckworth? Let me pull this stupid. Why do I know the name, though? It's like I know them all. Let's see. UFOs. UAPDF. That's how you got to do it. All right, here we go. No, I don't want her. Yes. Leslie Duckworth. Do you want PDF? Stupid. Ugh. Terrible. Ugh. So I'm looking for her. All they do is give me her name and tell me that she's this and that of the UAPDF. You don't get any specifics on any of these people at all. I'm going to go here. Let's see if this brings up. Mofo. So nothing. Hold on. I don't know how that happened. So we can't see who these people are. Our team consists of dedicated losers with diverse backgrounds in government, research, and advocacy. Together, we work tirelessly to drive transparency and foster meaningful change on UAP issues, ensuring that our mission remains impactful and guided by their pursuit of truth. Oh, God. What's this? No. Nothing there. Contact. Who do we contact? Oh, look how they do. I can't stand the way they do this. Just give me the email address. I'll send. Oh, there it is. Okay. Contact UAPDisclosureFund.org. Oh, isn't that cute? All the little soy boys are in San Francisco. Yeah, where are the offices? That figures. Figures. That just figures. It would be in San Francisco. Because that's the soy boy capital of the world, ladies and germs. Well, there you have it. The UAPDF crew is going to take your taxpayer money, reallocate the funds. Funny, they're doing what the government is doing. And I bet you this. I bet you down the road we see all of these people driving new cars. Half of them will probably have gotten a new home. Furniture, maybe even someone from the opposite sex. Oh, and in some cases, like Gary, maybe the same sex, but that will be attracted to the money. You'll see. I want to know where all those funds are being distributed to. And if that is government, the UAPDF, if that's a government entity, we can do FOIA requests, and I'm sure John Greenwald Jr.'s already done it. We can do those and find out where all the money's going to. And I hope and I pray that John Greenwald Jr. is going to do that, to find out where the money's going. Maybe I should reach out to John and ask him if that's something he's going to doing, or has done already. Got to keep an eye on these people. This is bad. Incredible Wahoo. Hey, man, thank you for hanging out and writing this, Christopher Mellon also oversaw the closure of projects. Oh, wow, that's right. Okay, Christopher Mellon also oversaw the closure of Project Stargate from the SSCI in 95. And then in 2015, 30 years later, meets up with Hal Puthoff and Elogonzo, who says he was introduced to RV in the Army, then starts UAPDF. Who's RV? What? Who's RV? Roe v. Wade? Who says he was introduced to RV? RV. Well, I don't trust Mellon at all. Never have. And, it's in his eyes. That guy's beaten down. That's a broken man. He just does not look like the same person we saw 7 years ago. He just looks frail. He looks weakened. He looks beaten. I mean, it's got to be tough on the soul to lie so often to so many people for so long. It has to wear on your soul. That's how you can tell. Thank you, Incredible Wahoo. Great name. Hey, Joey, how are you? Gyro, welcome. Troy, how you doing? Yeah, Christopher Mellon is. Someone poke Rich and give him the link. What link? Where is it? What am I looking for? Oh, the free memberships. Let's do that now. And then somebody send me the link. Is there a link I'm not seeing here? Because I'm looking. I don't see anything here. And you guys, Gyro said it. This is all just interesting entertainment. Thank you. You, my friend, you win. You guessed it, because that's what this is. It's a storefront window to say, look at us play with ufology while all this other stuff. See, that's the distraction. You want to talk about distractions? If there was ever a distraction, it's the UAPDF. It's Lou Elizondo. It's anything Gary Nolan. That's the distraction. Listening to these people talk is the distraction. And that's what you guys should be telling your friends and family. The distraction is ufology. Isn't that weird? See how that works? It's a bizarro world scenario is the best way I could put it. It really is. This is bizarro world we're living in. This is the world we're living in. You ready? And then I'll give out the memberships. This is a world that ufology is a part of. And in our world right now, they want us to believe a woman isn't a woman and a man isn't a man. There's unlimited there's a million different genders. And we're also in the world, if you said it happened, it happened. No. We're also back in the world where see something, say something is on top of everybody's agenda, named Karen out there. And also, this is the same group of people that brought us TTSA. Let's not forget what happened to that. That was the biggest charade we've in most recent history. And everything else, the hearings, if you haven't noticed, the hearings are horrible. Now, I enjoy them. I think for the most part, a couple of them were run very well, even though there was no evidence to speak of. Just an echo chamber of the same stuff we have been hearing for decades. Oh, well. Remember what administration we're in And that side of ufology is giving us all of the hoopla we see today. And that side of ufology is all tied in with the political structure and this administration, to where everything I just said is brought into ufology. See something, say something. You say it happened, it happened. If there was an alien, they're going to believe it. It's the believe what you say, not reality. Evidence is a thing of the past, and drones are now UFOs. Bizarro world. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let me bring this up here. We have got 10 GUFON memberships to give away. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. 10! I'm looking for it. Here we go. Membership gifting. Okay, I'm going to gift 5 memberships. They are randomly selected by YouTube. I have no say in the game. The only say that I have is, well, when I pull it out and show it to you. Now, that sounded awfully strange, didn't it? Let me see something. You need background music, right?
My name is Chrissy Bruni.
What the frig is that? Oh, it's an ad.
But
I thought those were songs. That's the AZ UFO show. I can't believe I just found what I was looking for and they weren't labeled. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let's do cradles. Should we do cradles? Cradles is good. All right, everybody. It's time to give away those memberships. Here we go. We're going to give away 5 right now in 3, 2, 1. Engage. Here they come. Oh, here it goes. Metalhead, you did it. Finally, you were gifted a membership. Hey, look at this. Time Surfing Alien was gifted a membership too. Aw, isn't that nice? Here we go. Congratulations. Bob Birkins was also gifted a membership. Congratulations. Moody Mongol was gifted a membership by Truthology for Ufology. And Scottish Allen 420 was gifted a membership as well. Congratulations, you first 5 of the night. Now let's go for the second 5 of the night. I don't like that. I don't like that song for this. Congratulations, we're going to do another 5. So I want you to revel in that. Enjoy. Yeah, let's see what song we got. I think we could do this one. You ready? Let's do this one more time, and then we can go over to Rich Saves America and do it over there. All right, here we go. Well, that'll be this weekend. We'll give them away over there. All right, you ready? 5 more memberships are about to be dispersed. It is a random choose. And here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Who is it? Here we go. Oh, Professor Falcon was gifted a membership by GUFON. Who are these people? There's Professor Falcon, you know, from the movie War Games. Remember that guy? Professor Falcon. Oh, wow, look at the nice gifts. Hey, Brian Hollermeyer was gifted a membership of Truthology Ufology. Eggneck Face, yay, you got one. Was gifted by membership. AFAP! Finally, you were gifted a... See, I told you it's not rigged. Congratulations. I don't know who said it. And Paris Diamonds was gifted a membership. Cool. I'm glad you got that, Paris Diamonds. Congratulations, everybody. Enjoy all of those, you filthy animals. Joe Monk. Joe, you won before, no? Hey, we do this every month. And Rich Saves America will be doing it. If you want a free membership, try to go over there. There's only 6 people over there who are members. All right. Thank you, everybody. That was fun. Appreciate that. Enjoy. All right. Back to ufology. Now, with that being said, let's continue where we left off with these amazing sightings happening. The drone show is in full force, my friends. Take a look. Hold on. I want to show you something. All right, we're going to continue the third phase of Moon 5-hour UFO Fest. Let's take a few minutes, sit back, relax, and enjoy a few UFOs that have made their way over to third phase of Moon via email, and we will check in with them now. Go.
Yo, this is literally insane. It literally looks like a human-shaped UFO, or even this is like, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get a better view. This is either, this has got to be a full-dimensional being, or literally something else, something that we don't understand yet, because this is human-shaped.
Oh, it's human-shaped.
This is crazy.
Hey.
Yo, it's pretty high up there, but it's not moving.
It's pretty high up there like me, yo.
Not moving. Like the wind is not affecting whatever this is.
It's like the wind isn't even blowing, yo. It's like backwards.
So let's get some close-ups of this strange sighting. Again, 100% authentic. No CGI, no trickery. Whatever's up there in the sky, whatever this person captured on the ground, it's hanging up there, and it's stationary, and it almost looks like a winged jetpack man hanging up there under some kind of propulsion, or is it strung up on a fishing line? According to him, he's baffled.
Yeah, this thing's off in the distance, way up there in the sky, and we're seeing it. It's kind of like it's just posing there. It looks like almost a superhero kind of making a pose up there in the sky as it kind of turns weird. Let's hear what he has to say again, because when the eyewitness speaks, you definitely feel the emotion as it plays out. This one's bizarre. I like this video.
Yo, this is literally crazy. Y'all see this? Yo, I don't know what this is, but I'm telling y'all, this is not human-made. Yo, this is literally insane. It literally looks like a human-shaped UFO, or even this is like, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get a better view. This is either, this has got to be a full-dimensional being, or literally something else, something that we don't understand yet, because this is human-shaped. This is crazy.
What are we looking at? The jetpack man, biological, humanoid, something ET in nature? We want to get your thoughts, your comments right now in this live premiere. We've got a lot of UFO videos. So let's roll the next one right now. Give us a big thumbs up.
Es como que a veces se ve más, es como que van de un lado para el otro, boludo.
Amigos, están muy cerca, son ovnis
Están muy
seguros.
cerca, claro.
Ovni asegurado.
¿Por qué, mano? No. Van a 2 por hora, culiado, que se están filmando,
Quedo
boludo.
por la van rapidísimo, amigo.
Es como un avión.
So the drone activities, not just in America, we want to let the world on alert right now. And I'm sure you're watching from around the world, and let us know where you're watching right now in the comments. We're broadcasting live from Hawaii. Good to be with you. But what's going on in Europe right now is still unprecedented. They're having the same UFO, massive swarm of the unknown drones coming from wherever, maybe our oceans, and they're experiencing it right now. And look at the plethora of activity.
Yeah, it's just off the hook. We got President-elect Donald Trump in Europe right now, Paris, and what's happening around the planet with these a culmination of sightings and drones over military bases. It's got the world on edge. Everybody's talking about it. It's on the mainstream media. We're the ones getting the exclusives as they come in. Like, again, we got more breaking news about this apparent UFO UAP that would just crashed in New Jersey. Now we're seeing this in Europe. The world's just lighting up, guys. Exciting times, and we're excited to be with you because the front line is where it's at. Now, more evidence from airline pilots. Listen.
Center Boy 3413, got a question. Go ahead. You know if the river's MOA is hot? You got anybody messing around over there? It is cold. Well, I was curious why you asked. It's going to sound a little weird, but we keep asking about the MOAs we keep passing because we're following these two kind of lights that are up above us that are kind of jogging back and forth left and right for the past like half hour. Really? Yeah, I don't see anything on radar, and no, river's just not active. Cool, thanks. Yeah, 1757, we've been...
And we've got an update with regards to a crash in New Jersey, a fire, and the video has just been obtained. We're going to go over that. But what are we looking at right now of a plasmic discharge?
Okay, I have got to say this right now. Stop saying plasmic and plasmoid. You have no proof of that. I don't care what it looks like. That's silliness.
Whatever this thing is, it just dissipated in midair.
God.
But it ejected these pulses of illuminated plasmic unknown origin things. I don't know. It's just crazy. The original to the left. We're blowing it up to the right.
See, this is what fascinates me about third phase of moon, because I know they don't believe this. This is, I used to sell cars. And there was a guy there who used to make little, with the balloons or a paper bag, he would make this contraption and he would put a little gondola or a little something underneath to carry his business cards. And then his cigarette, he would put in there, and the cigarette would get to a point, and if it worked correctly, it would light these matches. And these matches would then burn the strings that were holding the gondola up, and his business cards would fall out over the dealership across the street. Yeah, I've seen it. And when he did it at night, you could see the business cards were sometimes they caught on fire, or the whole gondola caught on fire, and it looked just like this. It looked like this.
What the heck?
Stuff falling down off of it.
Area. I think it was maybe Phoenix.
I've seen this before.
Sure, look at this
I can't believe it.
And it's off.
It's got to be that guy. It's Arizona. It's got to be that guy.
In the background, over the neighborhood, kind of reminding me of the activity happening around the planet as we speak. And now this is making the displays over the skies in Arizona. Look at this thing. It's huge, illuminated, and it's just spitting out these plasmic orbs. There's almost like a dozen of them, and then everything just evaporates and just disappears out of existence. This is nuts.
Yeah, the videos are off the hook right now. Give us a big thumbs up. A lot of breaking news. Let's roll the next one.
Here's the moon. So we have orientation. And here is the unidentified object. Looks like a balloon to me. They're out there. Someone who has a birthday with a 2 in it.
All right, we're going to get a side-by-side comparison again all over.
We are just so stupid. Can't anybody just figure that? Look, the first group of people released those. The second group of people released those. The third group, the fourth group, the fifth group, the sixth group. God. Freaking balloons. Why is this even here? Shouldn't even be part of this video.
We'd sure like to find out, and the major helicopter activity by the military has been caught on video.
So now every airplane, every helicopter, everything that flies in the sky is a threat or some sort of disclosure.
Captured just yesterday, but early this morning, this happened, a fire, a breakout, whether it's a shoot down or a crash. Something unknown fell out of the sky, and these people managed to capture it. This is liquid news right now, so we're trying to ascertain the people who shot it. But look at this.
I'm sorry. Did he just say liquid news? Blake, liquid news? That's awful. Don't use that term again. Awful.
Let's hear the video in its entirety from the eyewitness here.
Liquid news. Oh, I cringe.
Fire. We're on the highway, and out in the distance, we see all these lights going off. And
yeah, it's called a fire.
All right. Yes, YouTube magic right there. The field's on fire. There was like a craft that crashed out of the sky. It was crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we got great. What a great video. Oh, maybe somebody died. Why don't you get excited about that? Jesus. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, we want to know what's going on, but more breaking news just in.
Oh my God, look
right
at this.
Fort Roberts, Washington, off the coast of the Pacific. We're looking at, again, a cluster of lights. Oh my God, this is just off the hook tonight.
Off the hook?
It's just like this week has been crazy here at Third Phase of Moon, and appreciate everybody joining us. We see everybody piling in.
If Blake or Brent say this is fire or this is epic, I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up. Let's get this going big. But yeah, this is a great display of something, again, over the Pacific now, kind of the opposite sides. We have the East Coast and now the West Coast.
I just can't. All right, let's get to some news now. Let me show you what keeps Sean Kirkpatrick up at night. Whatever happened to that guy? A-tip. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Arrow. The Arrow. Is that the Arrow guy? Let's see what keeps him up at night. From King Milkfart Harassment Archive on X.
From fiction, we went to the man leading a search for answers from inside the Pentagon.
I'm a long-term intelligence officer, scientist, and military officer.
Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, in his first television interview after a year on the job, told us everything is on the table.
What keeps you up at night?
To actually harass Sean Kirkpatrick over LinkedIn. Swan Patel.
Yeah, they were saying it's probably the one who harassed freaking Kirkpatrick. You're damn right it is.
Over LinkedIn. To actually harass Sean Kirkpatrick. Over LinkedIn. Swan Patel.
Yeah, they were saying it's probably the one who harassed freaking Kirkpatrick. You're damn right it is.
Okay, my God. I didn't know that was there. I didn't know that was going to happen. All right. Yeah, so Elogonzo's heading towards New Jersey to solve the anomalous drone incursions. He's going to solve them all, everybody. Did I play this? It looks familiar from Red Panda.
Have been reported above critical infrastructure. He added that their presence appears nefarious in nature.
I don't know who could have possibly done this.
Like Tony Soprano, like The Sopranos. Get it?
And it gets even worse. Some of the FBI agents that have been assigned to look into this have reported drones flying over their home.
It's kind of unsettling. They're not up for 15 minutes, they're up for hours. Some are very big, probably the size of a car.
Mike Walsh says he's seen hundreds of them over the past 2 weeks from his Randolph backyard.
One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed time.
Yeah, because that's usually what happens every second. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I was going to show you some orange orbs. I'm not going to show you that. John Mack. Remember John Mack? Check this out. This is rare footage, allegedly, of John Mack describing the phenomenon as signaling us and we don't listen. So he thinks they're trying to reach out and we don't understand.
You can think of the divine, or if you can think of the world of both spirit with form and spirit without form, or the anima mundi, whatever your language for it, the great spirit, the Holy Spirit, whatever it is, we have lost contact with it. It signals us we don't listen. There are various ways that certain people have revelations and experiences. Occasionally, the more advanced spiritual people among us are reconnecting with the spirit. But for most of us, the only language that we know now is the language of the material world. So it's as if the divinity say, okay, if that's all you understand, I'll give it to you in the material world. I'll give you physical manipulations, I'll give you reproductive connection, I'll give you cuts, scars, scoop marks, I'll give you burned earth where the UFOs land, and I'll give you an experience which is consistent among various people, which empirically everybody agrees, they're photographs of UFOs. It's showing up in the physical world. It may not be of the physical world as we know it, but it communicates in the physical world, and when something shows up in the physical world that belongs in the spirit world, that gets the stiff-necked materialists very excited. Now, they want physical proof, just like in empirical science, because all other faculties of knowledge have been atrophied. But this gets their attention because it shows up in the language we understand, which is the physical language.
Yeah, I'm not sure I buy that. That seems a little bit too complex for me, for that to be a thing. Although it's interesting, and I'm surprised I understood what he said, because he spoke for a while and I was getting it. But yeah, I don't know. Although it could be a possibility, it sounds like something a human would think of, right? Doesn't sound like an alien would come up with that hypothesis. Pretty cool, though. Mind control. I'm not in the mood. Ugh. Fat Mord. What are we going to do? Just terrible. Just terrible. I don't know. This guy is just annoying. What time is it? Why is this here? Lefties are losing it. They run ufology. Huh? Let me see what this is. Oh, these are lefties losing it, and these are the same people who run ufology, which is true. Let me see what this is. I'm not sure. I'm looking for... Oh, I see why this is here. This was chosen because of the mood I was in. I was in a mood when I was watching and putting the show together. And my thought was, ufology it's all left. They're all from the left. The people running the UAPDF from the left, Elogonzo left, Mellon left. They're all from that side, as I like to say, of ufology, which is the wrong side of history, the wrong side of right and wrong. Their ufology is all about their bank accounts. What they are doing is this. How can we stay relevant, make the threat be a thing, and make money at the same time? How can we do all three of those things? Well, once you're stamped as the guy who ran this top secret UFO group, or once you are stamped, that guy's in the government, he worked with in the secret UFO program. Once you are stamped, that guy is into everything ufology. What did you just say? Ufology. You said UFology. No, I did. Anyway, yeah, you did. Don't do it again. I'm imagining it. So, what was I saying? Oh, let me show you this. The reason I show you the clip is to give you an idea of the mental capacity, the mental state. This is all I got. All right. It's hard to find this type of material in ufology, but here it is. These people ruined ufology. Yes. And listen, I want you to listen to the content, because this way of thinking is brought into ufology. I'm not saying this topic was brought into ufology, but the way these people think.
Laying out precisely why this lefty is not fit to be a judge.
1 year after being released again, he was convicted of having child pornography. Is that correct?
I'm unclear on exactly the time frame that you're at, but the petitioner was convicted of distributing child pornography.
Child pornography that was
Happy New Year, Mr. DB Cooper.
Violently raping children.
Abhorrent conduct.
Okay.
For which there are real victims.
And this individual, 6'2", biologically a man. A minute ago, you said that when this man decided that he was a she, you said this individual was, quote, I wrote it down, sober and entirely a female. That phrase struck me as remarkable. Did this individual have male genitalia?
I think what I said, or at least what
that is a verbatim quote, entirely a female.
Sorry, what I meant to say was hormonally a female.
Okay, but that's not entirely. Did this individual have male genitalia?
Yes.
So you took a 6'2" serial rapist, serial child rapist with male genitalia, and he said, you know, I'd like to be in a women's prison. And your answer was, that sounds great to me. Let me ask you something. The other women in that prison, do they have any rights? The Bureau of Prison argued what I'm saying right now, that if you put this person in a female prison, there will be a risk of sexual assault to the women. And you know what you did? You said you didn't care about the women. it is clear on your record your political ideology matters a heck of a lot more than the rights of those women that you endanger.
That's who's running ufology.
Women that you endangered. I think you're a radical, and I think you have no business being a judge.
I think it's...
That way of thinking is what is making ufology not so great again. That mental way of thinking, I think thinking is mental. Yeah, mental, the mental. These people are mental. I'm serious. I don't want them in ufology. It's all wrong. And I feel like sometimes I'm the only one who sees it. Yeah. Well, I keep talking about it. That's true. They're just very untrustworthy people. And Lou Elizondo has nothing to do with ufology. I still don't know what he's done. I am putting my brain in overdrive, and there is nothing I can think that has Elizondo's signature on it, having him being at a signing for a new bill, and nothing. He's just there. He's just, what do they call that? He's like public service, not that, I don't know what it's called. It's when he just has to be there. He's like an intimidator, a bully. But that's not what it is. But if Lou shows up and is in the presence of something historic in ufology, people think he had something to do with it. No, he was just there. He was told he had to be there. Remember, Lou hates ufology. He never was a UFO guy. He never had an interest in it. He never cared about it. Then all of a sudden we find out he's a psychic remote viewer with friends that could, conjure up the spirits in the night and kill you while you're in your sleep. Give me a break. Go suck a dick. Oh. I meant to say suck an egg. That is wild. He just makes me so triggered. I get triggered by Lou. Yeah, just the look of him. I had a dream that I ran into him at an airport. And I felt like it was the Orlando airport. But I did a double take at the airport. And he looked at me and I looked at him. And it was like a surreal feeling. I'm like, oh my God, that's Lou Elizondo. And then I woke up. And it felt like it was real. It was really weird. And I'm like, so that's how I would feel if I saw him. It's like I was getting an inside look at how I would really react when I saw him. And the way I acted in the dream pretty much does fall in line with the way I probably would act if I saw him. It was, surprise, do a double take. Like, is that him? What a weird subject this is, We're talking about things that can, if we just go by the history, we're talking about things that can fly really fast. I don't know. That's it. They're machines that fly really fast. And sometimes we see them in the water. We have a term for that. It's called USO. It's an unidentified submerged. They're going to change that, They're going to change USO to UWO. Underwater object. UWO. And that's how dumb it's getting. Yeah, create another acronym we don't need, like UAP. We don't even need that one. They just wanted to separate the government sightings from the people. That's why they came up with UAP. It wasn't to change the way we say UFO now. It had nothing to do with that. It got all misconstrued, and the mainstream media turned it into, wow, they want to change UFO into UAP, which is not true. That's not why. Now, the weird thing is, Elogonzo's on board with that too. He said it. Yeah, oh yeah, we got to get the stigma right off of that. You get the stink right off of it. No more UFO. It's UAP. Well, let me tell you something. UAP is the soy boy version of UFO. And by soy boy, I mean half of a man. I almost said it. I almost said it. So on Reddit, people all over try to come up with the hypotheses on what is really going on. Some of them are really interesting. Like this one. The drones are NHI disguised. That's where I stopped reading. I just can't do that. It's so stupid. They don't disguise themselves. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to Earth. Hey, either you look like a bird, a plane, a balloon, or a drone, or you don't go over there, mister. Oh, no, I'm going to look like a drone tonight. Well, let me see your drone outfit. Oh, Mom, I don't want to show you my drone outfit. Show it to me. And then, the alien puts on the drone outfit, and the propellers go off. Oh, you look like a real drone. I can't even tell you're an alien. Okay, be home by 10. Can I be home at 11? Okay, but don't forget to wipe your blades before you come back in this house. So this person thinks that the drones are UFOs disguised. If you could cloak yourself and you could disguise yourself, why don't you just be yourself and just go invisible or cloak? It's so stupid. We're gonna look like a drone. Why? Well, we gotta, I don't know. Why do we have to look like drones? So we don't get caught. Oh, so we don't get caught. Stupid is as stupid does. Stupid. So this person says the drones are NHI disguised to look like what they think man-made drones look like, except some of the details are off, such as being too large and silent, according to reports. People cannot get pictures because the UFO isn't showing up on camera as the viewer perceives it, which implies NHI are able to directly mess with the observer's perception of what they are looking at. No! You uneducated, unexperienced person. That's probably Gary Nolan. That's the dumbest thing. The reason we can't, because you got a night sky, black, and then you got bright lights, which you put the black, you put the white, you put the bright with the night, and you get a not so perfect image. Yeah, it's done this way on purpose. That's why they fly them at night. That's why they have lights. And that's why they're drones. They're not UFOs, UAP, UHF, none of that. Got it? All right. Yeah, people can't get pictures because it's too, we see it differently, yeah. It may well explain old accounts of odd airships and ghost rockets as being close to what people would expect to see in the sky, but off in their behavior. This is clearly pretty disturbing. The UAP also seem to know when an individual is observing them, and they react by vanishing or disrupting recording and technical equipment. They do this with aircraft electronics too. This implies they have direct access to human observers' cognitive functions as far as they know what we think and know how to access and trick our visual processing, as well as being capable of disabling our tech. So they can get into our brain, make us go a little blind, get out of focus with our technology, and disabling our tech. Oh, very good. They can do it all. They can do it live. So why do they need to look like a drone? No, they don't. How disclosure sounding now, folks. Yeah, this also implies whatever they are, whatever they know us a bit too well, seeing as they have this much control over our minds and technology. I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody's talking about their minds being taken control of you. Could these abilities have resulted from the numerous accounts of abductions where they have had access to study human biology, or did these entities have a hand in making us in the first place? Either way, whatever these UFO entities are, they are deceptive, manipulative, and we should be concerned as to what they are up to, because it all sounds nefarious to me when added up. Now, I'd expect the U.S. in particular, and probably Russia and China, have all figured this out already. They may well have developed countermeasures of these things, or at least have attempted to. Now, this is Cletus T. Smith bringing you the UAPDF with Fat Mord and Fat Little Elogonzo. Which one of those is literal? That's right. They both are. And we'll be back after this message from Douche. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Coming out January 17th. What was I going to say? Oh, we had a super duper chat come in. I heard. I want to be probed right now. Look at this. Mr. D.B. Cooper, 7. Welcome back. Celebrates 33 months. You know, you are the first subscriber. Yep. And still the biggest supporter ever in the history of the show. Thank you very much. I use that camera every day. What's going on in that chat room? Hold on, I can't find what I'm looking for here. Let me go to Hit Live over here. Shut up. See, it doesn't give, okay, there's DB. So I'm backtracking the show to see what I missed. I don't see any supers. Both of you guys, 33 months. David Wilcox, not Wilcox, also a member. I think you were number 2. Yeah, every month you guys get one free message to send. I don't know. Yippee. By the way, cool. By the way, no, I'm not going to say it. No, I can't. All right, that hypothesis was one of many on Reddit. There's a guy named Jacques Vallée. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He theorized that whatever these things are, that they mimic other... Do you see why? Do you see why now? I have always told you from day one. Day one! On the very first live show I ever did, I said Jacques Vallée is a fraud. This guy is winging it. He doesn't know what he's doing. When I listen and watch Jacques Vallée, I have always said this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. This guy's winging it. And when I say winging it, I mean he's figuring it out as he goes along, and it looked like it. And that's not the way he was supposedly to be. He was supposed to be this all-knowing, and all-knowing UFO guy who knew nothing, knew nothing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're mimicking other things that have shown up as various memes in folklore, not just UFOs, but fairies too. And then he says, I think John, listen to this. I think John Keel came to a similar conclusion. John Keel is on the UAPDF board as well. You see? Do you understand the insanity that is coming from these people? Because he then says John Keel feels the same way I do. If they can mimic drones, they can mimic planes, helicopters, but not just aircraft, cars, boats, and not just machines, but literally everything else, including animals and people and inanimate objects. You can't write this stuff any better. They covered all bases for every loophole you could possibly imagine. Yeah. Hey, if you can't figure it out, that's on you, because you may think that's a balloon. Nope. It's a UFO mimicking a balloon. Jacques Vallée and John Keel, who is part of the UAPDF. DF, dumb fucks. Do you see how stupid? Please do not support these people. The money's going into their pockets. They are frauds. We're going to stay on that. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. Those people are frauds. Sad. Super freaking sad. They're ripping us off, and nobody's doing anything about it. And then Jacques Vallée goes, oh, and how is disclosure sounding now? Why are they acting like drones now? You don't understand the anger I feel. You can't. You just can't. He says, well, they have a record of UFO flaps. Why do they occur periodically? I can only guess, but it's illogical to assume that these things, or it might be a singular intelligence posing as many things, is here at all times. One thing to look at is how the U.S. government has been put in the spotlight and publicly embarrassed and lost some more credibility by this activity. So if we use the methodology of who stands to benefit, then it could be an adversary like Russia or China, except the U.S. has explicitly stated that it is not, and claimed it's not their own drones. Oh! Do you see how Jacques Vallée licks the boots of the government, licks the boots in ufology? Yeah. Oh, God forbid this guy had an original thought. This guy reminds me, Jacques Vallée and UFO Jesus are father and son. I believe that. I believe Jacques Vallée is the father of UFO Jesus. Jacques Vallée doesn't know shit. And this is the proof. It doesn't make sense for a UFO to disguise itself. Do you know how stupid that sounds? They don't get it. Either that or I don't get it. Maybe I'm stupid. I mean, is that possible? I guess it is. Huh. Nah. Because let me tell you, the most logical thing is usually the truth. No, the simplest explanation is usually the truth. And in this time, I have a feeling, and I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's Elon Musk and his drone technology that he's been secretly working on. Oh, you'll find out soon enough. And if it's not Elon, well, it sure looks like Elon. And when we saw a couple of the crashed ones, it kind of looked like Elon's work. It looked like something he would design too. Kind of all like that one that came down and I can't explain. Was it a triangle kind of looking thing? But it kind of looked like it could have been one of his vehicles, like that Cybertruck or whatever that thing is. Did you see that they tried to blow up Trump Tower with one of those Cybertrucks? And because of the way the truck is built, the explosion went straight up instead of outward because of the way it's built. The glass 30 feet away in Trump Towers didn't even break because it all went upward. I have video of it. You got to see this. This is crazy. Thanks, Mr. DB Cooper. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of Truthology for Ufology. We're almost done. Check this out, though. Well, we started a little late, so I'm not going to short you.
Just a vehicle fire. And so there's going to be a drone video that plays to my left again. You'll see as the fire initially, they covered it with the tarp to try to get it to go out. Once the fire went out through the suppression efforts of the fire department, you'll see some of the evidence in the back of the vehicle. So those are gasoline canisters. They are camp fuel canisters and large firework mortars. What I also would like you to pay attention to on that video, as you see that, it looks like the exterior of that truck is completely intact as it sits there. The fact that this was a cyber truck really limited the damage that occurred inside of the valet because it had most of the blast go up through the truck and out. In fact, if you look on that video, you'll see that the front glass doors at the Trump hotel were not even broken by that blast, which they were parked directly in front of. You can see that in the video there.
Pretty wild, huh? Unbelievable. They're not going to stop. I told you Trump has to make it in. He's got a few weeks to go. 20 days? 18 days? God dang it. Between now and then. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like this. I'm scared. I'm scared. Let's all say a prayer for Trump. Prayer for Trump. Okay, thank you. That about wraps it up for this evening, my friends. Thank you very much for hanging out here at GUFON, where Truthology for Ufology thrives. And we will always point the finger at those who lie, deceive, defraud, disinfo, bad info, anything but give us the right info. They mofos. Capiche? Not us. We're not the bad people. Oh, you swear, you call them names, you go after their character. You're goddamn right I am. You're right. Yep. That's how much I don't like them. I will go down to their level to let them know how I feel about them. Because they're the ones that are lying to us. They're the ones that don't even care about ufology. They don't give a shit. All they want are the careers that come with those who play the ball, play the game, and play ball. And if you're so lucky enough to know one of these people and dragged into that circle of trust, you too can have a career in ufology. But you got to be on that side of ufology. I would love to take that opportunity to change the way things are done. But you know what? They can't change the way things are done. They are told what they have to do. They are just puppets in this game. They are on the wrong side of ufology because we've heard so many things and none of it's come true. None of it. So when does it end? When do we say enough is enough? We don't want you here. Sorry, I can't do an interview with you, Lou, because you just suck. Sorry, Christopher Mellon. Sorry, Gary P. Nolan. We don't need you for our shows anymore because you guys suck. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Young Fung, whatever your name over there, and Fat Mord. Sorry, you guys are going to have to find new work. Oh, what have you done for ufology? Nothing? Okay, then. Bye-bye now. I'm sorry, I didn't hear. You said how much? You've done how much? Nothing. Okay, that's what I thought. We have enough disinfo agents in this field, from Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp to Lou Elogonzo and Christopher Mellon. And those who are tied to the TTSA clan, those people on that side of ufology, they're not going to do anything this time around. This is another game to play until the next game comes along. It's stupid. And then I think, okay, I said all this shit, right? I want to eat my words. I want to eat them. But that never seems to happen. I pray that it happens. Now, I say all this stuff because I'm confident in their inability to get anything done that they say they're going to do. Well, we're going to bring more whistleblowers that say nothing, that have no evidence. And, well, they weren't even first-hand. They weren't even second-hand. They were third-hand account, if that. So, nothing. Done nothing. You are running an empty train down a track that comes to a dead end. And I believe that dead end is so freaking close that they're scrambling and trying to do everything they can before reality hits home and all of these people can kiss their careers goodbye. It's as if they're trying to make some sort of last-ditch effort to get a contract to make some money while this administration stays in office. As soon as the Trump administration takes over, ufology changes. It's not going to be, I don't know. It's not going to be a slow change either. It's going to happen very quickly. I mean, as quickly as TTSA came in, that's how quick this is going to happen. And I have a feeling, because Elogonzo is not a Trump supporter, Gary Nolan is not a Trump supporter, Christopher Mellon is not a Trump supporter. None of them are. So what do you think's going to happen? Bye-bye. Not Christopher Mellon. Christopher Mellon doesn't he have family ties into this world, to this government, to this world? God, he's so deceptive. He's just says nothing. They all say nothing. I just can't handle it. And we sit here and we watch this drone incursion happen over and over and over. And they act like, oh, our government won't tell us anything. But they told us it's not nefarious, so don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Oh. So it's us. See, I think it's Elon, like I said. But if it's not Elon, and it's not a black budget rogue program, a rogue black budget program out there running around creating havoc, which it could very well be. But I don't think so. I think it's vagina. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, let's get the hell out of here. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you for starting the year off with our right foot. And thank you, newcomers and veterans, making that chat room exciting and fun and, well, competitive out there. I can see it. You guys are just comparing notes. I love it. And thank you very much. We do Truthology for UFOlogy. We do it for you. Is it creepy? I like that. Thank you, everybody. And have a great rest of your Thursday on January 2nd, 2025. I'm Rich Juju for GUFON. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Alien bless.
There's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies of and why did it stop one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new video that's looking at something making proof we're not alone. UFOs, bright lights descending over the